Good morning, people. It is, I don't know, let's check and see here. It's 5:52 in the morning, Tuesday, June 23rd. I was hoping to have my kids by now. I was hoping to at least be able to get them before this last Sunday, or even during this time, I guess. I would have been getting back. I was hoping maybe we'd be getting back today, flying back together today at the latest. But turns out I'm having trouble getting into this apartment complex. They have been asking for so much information, and the fact that I couldn't give them my pay stubs that they were asking for, and then my boss couldn't give them the paperwork that they were asking him for, delayed the application process. So I had to take my kids off the application and just put myself on there, and hopefully it'll still allow me to move in. I'm thinking that since I took them off, it's gonna make it harder for me to get in, because I know that the fact that my kids are gonna come and stay made it I think it makes it more eligible for me to get in. But now that they're not on the application, I think it's going to change things up a little bit. But we'll see. I already had gotten an email last week, like I think it was Thursday, and it was telling me that what move-in date I was going to be able to move in, how much money I was going to have to pay to move in, and I was all excited. And I had told my son, I was like, dude, I think I'm going to get in. And then the next day, which was Friday, I got an email saying that since I didn't have the right paperwork for my kids turned in, that they were going to take my kids off the lease, or take them off the application and put them on the lease. And then I was going to be able to re-sign all the paperwork and then resubmit it. And I was just like, God damn it, man. What the fuck? I was so ready to move in. And now, I gotta wait again. I don't know how long now. I'm thinking another fucking week. It's like a whole month. My kids are already off of summer vacation for a whole month, and it's gone by just because of paperwork. And like always, like fucking always, things that I can't control. I can't control my son's mom for not sending the paperwork for the first week that I needed. I cannot control my boss and the people at my work to send the paperwork in when I needed it. It's just always out of my control. There's nothing I can do. Everything that I can do, I do. Calling them, emailing them, driving to places to get shit, you know. It's just like, I don't know. It just discourages me a lot. So I'm making the video, try to get it out of my system here. I can't go to the gym anymore to do any exercise because I'm sick. I can only do like limited amounts of exercise before I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And the doctors don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I went to the doctors, or to the ER the other day, because I was just freaking out. Turns out, I guess what they tell me is that I'm just too stressed out. I was having these migraine, they call them migraine headaches. That's what the doctor said that I had. I had a migraine headache. And the headache, I had it was just so painful. And it was on the Thursday that I found out that I had to resubmit the paperwork. And I was just like, I guess I was so stressed out about it that my brain started fucking up. It just started hurting. My whole head was hurting real bad. I remember that day. And I almost left that day, but I thought, you know what? Let me just work through it. And then once I got off of work, I was like, I ain't gonna work tonight. So I missed Thursday night, I missed Friday night, and then I went back in on Saturday, finished Saturday up. But Saturday I was feeling messed up too. So I ended up going to the ER, uh, Friday night, and then they just told me that I was stressed. That's what they said. I don't know. I told them, I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like when I would walk, every time I got up to walk, I felt like woozy, like I was gonna faint or, pass out. And I couldn't understand why. I mean, but I think it's just a combination of things, I guess. Just lack of sleep. Can't sleep very good because of the worrying, I guess, of my kids, letting them down. I guess that's the main thing. This is why I gotta let it out. So I can figure out what the fuck. I don't have anybody to talk to, so I gotta do it like this. You guys are the only ones that are there for me, I guess. So thank God for this internet and technology. It could be used for some good. But yeah, it's just, I guess that's what it is. I'm just so stressed out about losing more time with my kids, even though I'm doing everything I can to get a place so that they can come stay with me. Things are just fucking up, and now I can't work out to release the tension. I don't know what it is, what the words are, but just to release the emotion that I have, concerns. I used to just go to the gym and just work out like maniac, and then it would all be gone. I'd feel good, and I'd get out, and I'd be like, all right, now what? Feel good, feel good that I accomplished something, pushed myself through something. Now it's just a bunch of mental bullshit, and I can't even work out. I don't even have a gym membership anymore. That's how much I don't even want to go there. I mean, I don't even go there just to shower, but I just decided I'll just get a hotel room every week and shower once a week. A little more expensive, but going to the shower at the gym every time, it's very inconvenient. Sometimes the showers are full. Sometimes they're nasty. Sometimes I get staph, or I'll get like some fungus or something on me, and it's just not worth it. And then I gotta go to the doctor and get them checked out, and it's just a nightmare. So I had to stop that. Unless I was able to work out, then I would have kept it. I would have just been like, fuck it. At least I gotta go get this out of my system. But even right now, as I'm talking, my head started to hurt a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little woozy again. And for some reason, they don't know what that is. I like to think it was my stomach for a while there. They told me my stomach was causing it. But I don't even eat nothing bad, I don't drink nothing bad. I just been eating the regular stuff. I just eat crackers with no salt. I eat canned vegetables with low salt. Eggs. I guess honey. I eat honey as well with those. Tuna every now and then, and white rice and grilled chicken. And every now and then I do cheat, and I get like a breakfast burrito, or I'll go to Denny's. That's basically where I eat now, Denny's. I eat like a breakfast burrito, or like 2-egg breakfast with toast and potatoes. And that's basically what I eat all the time now. I don't even eat avocados like I used to. I don't eat nothing. Oh wait, I started eating hamburgers. That's true. I haven't had one in a while, but I ate a hamburger to see how I felt, and I felt fine. But mostly, I think what makes me sick is the inability to do exercise, and the inability to stop worrying about shit. It's just fucking killing me. I had a breakdown last night. I just fucking broke down here in my car, and just cried and cried and cried. And then I went to sleep. Started binge watching TV, which I'm gonna do again. I don't know what else to do. I ain't got nowhere to be. I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got nowhere to see. Nobody to care for. I just want my kids to come and be with me before they get older and older, and time keeps going by. just losing time with them. Well, time that you can't get back, because they're never gonna be little again. And that's right now. Even talking about it makes me sad. And I've been struggling for these last going on 3 years just to get them back. And my health deteriorated. My work didn't want to give me my raises, and that's basically what held me back for those 2 years. And now that I got my health a little bit on track, I'm getting better. Now I have a little bit of room to save money and get a place, just to find out that I don't make enough money. After the 2 years of fucking fighting my job to get a fucking raise, a good one, I still don't make enough money to get a place. You have to have 2 to 3 times more, 2 to 3 times the rent every month in order to move in. If you don't make, if the place is $1,000 a month, you have to be making at least $3,500 a month or more to move in. They won't let you move in unless you make that much money a month, which is 3.5 times, 2.5 to 3 times as much. And I don't even make that. I make just enough to pay the rent and then have money left over for bills and necessities. So I called 211 information line, and they gave me the option to be able to apply for affordable housing, which is what I'm doing now. And fuck, man, a month into it now almost, and I still haven't been able to fucking move in. And I already paid the deposit to hold the apartment and a fucking application fee, which I was supposed to have waived. The application fee was supposed to be waived, and I was supposed to get $300 off with a promo code. But when I went to go pay the holding fee, there was nowhere to put the promo code. So I called the place. They start guiding me while they're on the phone with me on how to do everything, and there's no promo code. So I call back. They tell me to hold on. They go back. They talk to the tech people. They tell me to do this doesn't work. My phone freezes. So while I'm trying to unfreeze it, just so happens that while I'm trying to unfreeze it, the payment goes through for the $600 and $645, $45 for the application fee and $600 for the deposit. So I try to say, I don't want to rent here anymore. That was 2 weeks ago. But then I find out that if I put in the application and I don't withdraw my application within 72 hours of submitting the application, then I can't get my my money back. So it's void. I forfeited is what it says. I forfeited my holding deposit. So now I have to just go through the process. That's why I'm waiting so long. It's because I don't want to just lose the $600 and continue somewhere else. I might as well go through the whole process and see if I am allowed to stay there. Which I think I'm probably going to get a call telling me, well, since your kids are not going to stay with you, you don't qualify. If they were going to stay with you and they were on the lease, is what I'm expecting, then we would let you stay. But since you took them off the lease and it's just you, then we're not going to allow you to stay. And I'll be like, oh my goodness gracious. And I'm like, so now what? They're going to be like, well, you lost your deposit. You lost your application fee, and you're fucked. And that's why I'm crying and stuff, because my kids have been waiting. I've been waiting. We've been just waiting for this day for months. Literally now, months. 2 months now. I've been talking about this. And it just makes me feel like a failure, and it makes me feel like they're not going to believe me. They're just like, you know what, Dad? We're tired of you saying that you're going to do this and this and that, and it doesn't happen. So I figured I'm probably just going to have to go back to accepting to being homeless and just visiting them every month. Oh, man, it kills me to know that I'm not gonna be able to probably get a place ever. And yeah, it's because it's either I get a place and then have them stay with me, because I could do that, or I don't get a place and just use that money that I would use for rent to visit them every month. Because it basically costs what it costs to pay for a place every month. That's what it costs to visit them every month. So it's either visit them every month so I could see them at least once a month, or get a place and pay that and then have them come stay with me so I can have more time, which I really, 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 really want. But lo and behold, I still can't get a place with what I make. I tried to tell my boss that when I got my raise, and he's like, we can't. I was like, dude, I just need that, because if I get that, then I'll be able to qualify to move into an apartment. He's like, we can't. I just wish he would have said, all right, then I would have been already in the place, because it wouldn't matter where I apply. Got the credit, I got the money, and I would be fine. But like I said, things that I can't control are always the things that control me, I guess, control where I'm at. I don't want to be living in my car. I don't want to fucking be doing this shit. I've already tried to kill myself a few times, and I can't even do that. So, I don't know. I feel like I probably should just kill myself and end it. I'm just sick of sleeping here, hearing people complaining about me parked where I am, people complaining about me when they don't even know what the fuck I've been going through for the last fucking 3-4 years, trying to fucking survive and keep my sanity. I'm not a fucking vagrant. I'm not doing anything wrong. Just trying to get some sleep and find a place to shower and a place to use the restroom, and hopefully get on my feet again. But how long is it gonna take? You know, in my mind, I should have already had done this a long time ago. My first 2 years here, but COVID, right? My first year here, fucking COVID. And then next year, only essential workers. And then the next year, you know, I've got my kids and I didn't even have a fucking place to live. And I didn't even have a job at the time. And my kids come to stay. And the next year, I have to start all over again. And that was 2 years ago. And now here we are. 2 years going on 3 at this job. And they tell me I gotta think about what to be grateful for. I had a lady in one of the groups that I go to for suicide people. She's like, are you breathing? I was like, yeah. She's like, you alive? I'm like, yeah. She's like, looks at me with this face. I wanted to tell her, but I don't want to be alive and I don't want to be breathing. But I didn't say nothing to her. I just looked at her like, what am I doing in this group? What the fuck am I doing in this group? But yeah. Anyway, just need to let some stuff off. Just hope I get a phone call or email letting me know that I'm gonna be okay and I'm gonna be able to move into this place. It's gonna kill me if they tell me what I think's gonna happen, because then I gotta go back to going online and searching for a fucking apartment that's cheap enough for me to fucking try to even apply to. Spend another $45 or $55, whatever it is, for the application fee, in hopes that they're gonna say that I can stay there, which they're probably gonna say I can't. I mean, shit, the first fucking month of looking for a place, it was just $45, $35, $25 on application fees just for them to send me back. You don't make enough money. And I'm like, fuck. And that's when I gave up on doing that, and I tried this affordable housing thing. So I was up last night looking for some other affordable housing places to look up, and I found one. So I sent them a request. See what they say. I only found one. I found another place on Craigslist. I thought that was pretty good. but it's a little pricey. And the affordable housing place I can get, it's like $1,700 for a one bedroom if I qualify. But if I don't qualify, then I gotta get something else, which is like $2,100, $2,200 for a one bedroom. And the only way I'm gonna get into those is if it's like a person that doesn't require me to have 2 times to 3 times the rent every month. They gotta make that. So it's almost like no matter what I do, life doesn't want me to have my kids, doesn't want me to be there for them or spend time with them. I feel like that's why I feel like I want to get a tattoo that says cursed, because I just feel cursed, It's just, I'm not allowed to have a regular life. If I'm going to the gym getting in shape, something happens to me where I can't go. If I'm going to get a good job and I'm gonna fucking get it, something happens to where I don't make the application, or I don't make make it to where I can get it. It's like no matter what I try, it's like it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it's not anything that I'm doing. It's just circumstances of life, and that's why I get suicidal. Because there's no way of getting out of this situation I've been in for so long, and there's nobody out there telling me good job, or hey man, you're making it, or hey man, I see what you're doing, I see what you're going through, and don't give up. The only person that tells me that is my son. My daughter doesn't even give a shit anymore. She's just probably accepted the fact that I'm just a fucking homeless bum. But I used to be a good person, I used to be able to work, do any kind of job. I can cook, I can construct stuff, I can play a lot of sports, I have a lot of knowledge that I wish I could be an example to my kids of, but like I said, time is just running out, and it's all because of life. Life just wants it to run out, and I don't know what else to do. Oh well, happy Father's Day.